All right, this is the setup I have in the Durango. This is a billet steel drum from A&A Transmission. I noticed that their steel billet drums are wider in the tab area, so it engages more in the sun gear. I drilled these holes. There are 6 GPZs in here. This is the apply plate in the rear drum, and I ground that ledge off of it. That is a 90 thou snap ring, 6 GPZs, and the steels in here are 87 thou each. That is a 18 spring drum. The splines right here, the feed holes, the oil feed holes, they've been enlarged. They've been chamfered. There's they've been the holes inside have been radius, so it's a smooth transition for that oil. The rear drum, there are really can't see it in this light, but let me see. Yeah, see there? There are 5 frictions in here. Machined the plate. That snap ring is a 90 thou snap ring. That is a A&A apply piston. The splines do engage fully. All right, when they're applied, they're engaged fully, and when they're at rest, they're engaged fully. There is exactly 20 thou with that rear, or not the rear, but the bottommost friction in here. I'm sorry, I know the light isn't the best. I wonder if that's better. Let me see. All right, so the bottom friction here, it's about 20 thou on the splines, and then when it engages, all of them are still engaged. There's lots of room for variance, and to set that up correctly, I use the thick shim and thick washer. Of course, that spaces everything this way, which when the pack applies, of course, having it spaced this way, it'll still be engaged on these. That is a stock piece, okay? This is a stock input. These may be changed out for billet later. It's good for now. These steels in here, these are specially made. They are 50 thou steels from Raybestos, made for A&A Transmission. This is the heavy-duty, thicker Bellevue spring. I do have a steel ring in there. And that's, I think that's all I'm going to be giving right now as far as information. So I got 6 GPZs in the forward drum, 5 in the rear, a lightened sun shell, and when I go to billet shafts, I'm going to have that billet steel drum lightened. Again, this transmission has six gear planetaries. That drum right there, there's 15 thou clearance for each friction. There is 13 thou clearance for each friction in here. And yeah, that's about it for this assembly.